Good evening and welcome to Telling Tales. Here we tell atmospheric stories together through the medium of tabletop role-playing games. It is Monday night, which means that we are playing Masks of Nyarlathotep with 7th edition Call of Cthulhu. We've been off for a couple of weeks due to things, unspeakable horrors and the like. But we are back. So I'll do a recap momentarily. But before that, promo stuff. Links below the stream for our other streaming platforms, YouTube, Twitch, etc. Not etc. Just those two. Our social media platforms, our Patreon, where you can support us if you enjoy what we do on the channel, and our Discord, which you can join and come and chat with us and other people involved in the channel. Quick shout out for our new recording out on the YouTube. I mean the YouTube as in our YouTube, not the YouTube like that's just how I refer to YouTube, of Beat to Quarters, which Justin, who plays Mr. Wilfred Farwell in our game, has been running for some other folks who are also in this game and one who is not, I think. Yes, it's sailing. You should watch that. Cool. Let's do let's do a recap. I can just see Justin's camera with a laugh as I describe it as that. Maybe I'll bring him on first so that he can talk about it before doing his character intro. But anyway, last time the group went to Mesa House, which is owned by Edward Gavigan and is potentially the site of some cult activity this evening and perhaps some kind of rite or ritual. The group managed to stay hidden as best they know outside the house and kind of get an idea of the lay of the land. And they are expecting the police to arrive at some point following a group of people who are in a truck heading to Mesa House also, who may or may not be cultists. We don't like to say until things are confirmed. And at the end of the session, the group were hidden and saw two men come out of a door near the kitchen, one of whom is presumed to be the chef, who was smoking and chatting to another man who walked off into the woods and who the group realized is Edward Gavigan, who they have seen before and thus recognized him. And that's where we left the game. So I think there's going to be at least an hour and a half before the police and others are likely to arrive, based on travel time from London. So yeah, there's a little bit of time to fill there. So let's bring on Justin, who plays Mr. Farwell. But before you play Mr. Farwell, Justin,
yes,
take us on a nautical adventure.
Voyage.
Yes. Tell us about Beat to Quarters.
No, it is exactly like you say, Johnny. It's about sailing, or I guess it's about being the crew on a ship in the transition from the French Revolutionary to the Napoleonic Wars. And there's lots of intrigue. It's still in keeping with the channel's main themes of mysteries and investigation, but we're doing it in an even more distant historical setting. And unless you read a lot into the unexplained events, there's no fantastical elements. So it's really for fans of things like Master and Commander or Hornblower or the Obi Matrin series, that kind of seafaring Revolutionary War, Napoleonic War period. And all the players are in it, basically, apart from, we don't have everyone, actually, but we do have one of the Sams, we have the other Sam, we have Steve, we have John, and we have Elliot, who's a new player to the channel. So that's all good. And today, Wilfred Farwell is, in a pretty
In a
sorry
bush.
state. His hands are all cut up from slipping down rope burn, and he has he's looking into maybe conking this Gavigan on the head for all the terrible things he's done. And the woods are a perfect opportunity to do that.
That is a unique take on the situation and not one I would have expected. And now I'm concerned about what may happen this evening. Since I like to keep you as a pair, let's bring on Sam, who plays Mrs. Farwell. Hey, Sam.
Yep.
How's Mrs. F feeling about the early morning ahead?
I believe we're currently trying. Well, as a player, I'm currently trying very hard to remember what Winifred Farwell was doing, which to people who watch it on YouTube probably be like, "What?" But it's been like 3 weeks. I believe last session we spent pretty much the whole session walking around the building, looking at the different sides of it, basically.
Correct.
I think it was very much. Oh, and then Wilfred's not so successful sneaking in. I think. Well, I suppose it wasn't wholly unsuccessful. We did find some information out. It's probably a bit unfair. I think I'm probably, until the last few seconds of last session, was feeling very nervous about what we were going to do, because we're like at the point of breaking and entering without the information we need. I'll check my microphone. And it should be better. Apologies, folks. I didn't do enough talking before we got on the thing. I was very worried about the prospect of us doing breaking and entry, basically, without still having any firm evidence about Gavigan. Now he's got outside, I feel like simultaneously, the dam is broken, we're going to do something. But also, I still don't feel like we actually have any intended plan. So, both less and more nervous.
Cool. Thanks, Sam. Let's bring on someone else who is risk averse. Steve, who plays Edwin Price. Hey,
Hello.
Steve. And
am I
risk
averse or is Edwin?
Edwin is risk averse, I think.
I mean,
I was
I'm
thinking about this on my run yesterday. About
right.
Edwin
You were
being
thinking about
risk-averse.
Edwin on your run?
Yep.
Okay.
One of the.
I mean, it's reasonable for a GM to.
I was going to say, it would be potentially weirder for Jonny to be having a run thinking about how you as a person are risk averse, Steve. That would be a bit unsettling.
One of the what I consider the most harrowing scenes in the previous Call of Cthulhu game I came up with on a run. So,
okay, that makes me nervous now.
I always do my best GM design when walking as well. I totally get that. Like, I come back and all the creative stuff happens, and then I write it all down when I'm here.
Yeah. Anyway, Edwin.
Yes. Yes, it's tricky, this one, because the longer we wait, the more people are going to turn up, which might or might not be in our favor, depending on who turns up and when. So, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. At least Gavigan is going somewhere else, which has to be a good thing. So, yeah. We did, get some room layout. That was good. We know where some of the rooms are. They have a lot of bedrooms.
God, if you want to put up all these cultists, I mean,
well, yeah,
alleged cultists.
So yes, it's bound to be a very exciting evening/early morning, I'm sure.
Cool. Thanks, Steve. Let's bring on Jack, who plays Ted Hobbs. Hey, Jack.
Hello.
As the resident skeptic, does Ted think that there isn't really a house here, or?
Well, no, because he believes what he sees in front of him, and he sees a house in front of him. Jonny. He just doesn't necessarily believe that they're going to summon the devil or whatever it is they want to do.
It's witches they're looking for.
Well, too soon. There's one thing he now believes, and that's witches.
Yeah.
all that other stuff, rubbish. But witches and crystal skulls. Hey, Ted's excited to, we're in the field. Something's going to happen, whether we like it or not, I think, which is exciting. So there's definitely going to be some more skulking about, I think. Maybe some confrontations. Someone will probably end up getting thrown out of a window by Edwin, which is the ultimate risk-averse move, really. Any danger to yourself, throw it out the window.
Yeah.
That's the philosophy I have lived by, anyway.
I did cut myself on the first window.
Well, that's practice,
Well,
On the second time, though, you didn't.
I've only thrown one person out the window, haven't I?
As far as we know.
As far as
we know.
At least
I'll have to go back through my notes.
In the fiction of the story, yes.
I'm picturing Ted with a WWEPD like bracelet that he's made himself. Every time he's not sure, he's like, "What would Edwin Price do?"
And he is just throwing them out of the window.
It's got him in a lot of trouble. Cool. Thanks, Jack. And finally, John, who plays Merritt Barton. Hey, John.
Hi, Johnny.
How's Merritt feeling about it all?
Well, Merritt currently feels about as useful as a pair of reading glasses at the bottom of a well. The best thing he can do is stand by people who are much braver and more competent than him and try and say something encouraging.
Are any of us more competent?
I think
maybe we're all similar level, maybe, of competency.
You're at least more what's the word? Like, there's a certain competency in confidence. Sometimes it's not about your skill, it's about your willingness.
Right.
And everyone is, well, most people are a lot more willing than Merritt to climb up the side of a house and potentially break into a rich person's manor.
At this point, it seems like only Wilfred really is actually keen to do anything. So,
and he can't right now.
Well, hello. What? Well,
you've been
I'm not dead.
nobly injured in the line of duty.
Sure.
You ouched your hands a little bit.
Why was
my
my head in my head that scene? We were turning around like to hear Merritt saying, "But he can't right now." We just turn around like he can't, and then Merritt's just like strangled Wilfred. It's like, what?
He wouldn't stop complaining.
I wanted to make his hands feel better by killing him.
Right.
Have I missed an episode? Has something happened? Is that mind
Not yet.
control again?
We've joined the cult since you left.
Ah, right. Yeah, fair enough.
Cool.
I'm wondering if there's anything at all in the GM guide for if players decide to join any of these cults. Anyway, a conversation for another day.
Well, maybe if you'd taken Gavigan a real Egyptian knife, you could have found out.
It's the whole second book. It's good versus evil.
So, the chef is finishing his cigarette outside the door as Gavigan disappears past the tree line into the woods.
What is in that direction he's going in, as far as we've seen so far, Johnny? Like, because I kind of got the impression it's a bit of an island. This house. So what? It's not like straight down to the sea. There's some space with open woodland. Is he going the direction of the sea? Is he going the other direction? Where?
He's going the opposite direction, so west.
Mm-hmm.
And you've kind of seen much more of the other side, so with like the inlet and stuff coming in. So if he was going that way, he could only be going so far without like a river crossing or something. This way, you're a bit less sure of. I think that that there are some, like, there is a, like you said, it's kind of like a little peninsula almost. There are other inlets, but in fact, make me
Yeah, navigate, or very generous would be perception. What else?
I'm just wondering what you would have seen, and maybe it's John actually, because John, didn't you get the?
Oh, go up.
Is this up the tower? Nice tower.
No,
Yeah,
did
I
decent.
got the map, didn't I?
Yeah,
Planning off.
Oh.
of the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can you make me maybe a knowledge roll, I guess? So your education, which I think is quite high.
And yet I only just made it. 83 under 85. Is a success.
That's enough. So yeah, you know that there is a decent way over that way before. There's a couple of sort of small bodies of water, like little lakes, but before you were to get to the sort of other side of the inlet, there's quite a lot of ground, the majority of which is wooded, because this is kind of the house and it and the area is kind of a clearing. So yeah, he could be going a decent direction that way on foot. You don't know whether there is anything by way of path or if it's all sort of off trail through there. Obviously, that wouldn't be on the plans. And you can't really tell from where you are. He didn't look like he sort of had to vault over any gorse bushes or anything to pass the tree line. But whether or not it would be, whether or not he's following a path and it would be easy to follow, or whether you would have to do some kind of tracking to follow him. If you dropped far enough behind, you're not sure.
So just to imagine the scene again. So around the house, there's like a lawn, which is probably what we've been walking around with trees and such. Is that right?
Yeah. So you've been kind of skirting the edge of that as much as because there's some kind of small hillocks with like trees and bushes and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a reasonably clear area that you are in, and then it's surrounded, for the most part by trees.
I was thinking about lawn because it's easy to move quietly on a lawn. It's not easy to move quietly through a wood. So I would be keen to move quiet once he's into the wood a little bit. Move quietly and carefully to near where he went off the lawn, just to assess whether there is a path or not. First of all.
Okay, so are you waiting for the cook to head inside?
Oh yeah. Assuming that's what no one else goes rushing on ahead.
I will whisper, say, I don't know if we don't know if there's a path there. We don't know if we can follow him if he goes too far ahead.
If there isn't a path, it'll be very hard to follow in there without either being heard or getting lost.
What is the ground quite wet? Like, might it leave footprints?
Depending on the ground, yes. Obviously, you're not leaving footprints out here like the grass. I suppose if you were a very talented tracker, there would be some depression in the ground. But yeah, without seeing what it's like in there, it would be difficult to say. If there was like a sort of heavy layer of pine needles,
sure,
then you would have less luck than.
What I'm not hearing is
it
rained recently, and it's going to be super
damp.
easy.
It is damp.
Yeah. First question is there an obvious path to follow? Because it might be that there's a proper route he's walked already. We could just follow that after him. So yeah, after the cook's gone in, assess that the route he's gone in, Jonny.
Okay. So a couple of minutes pass. The cook kind of you see the kind of last blaze of ember as he takes a final drag and throws it to the floor, and then he rubs his hands on his chef's whites and walks back inside.
I hope he
Um,
washes them.
so you head over to, that's the real cosmic horror. You head over to the where you saw Gavigan go into the woods. It is obviously darker in there than out here. Are you standing at the edge and looking in? So what I'll tell you is where he's gone in, there's a kind of foliage. So he's clearly pushed through not dense, but he's kind of pushed through the first bit. You would have to stand there for a few seconds for your eyes to adjust to look at the ground, or you can step in and it would happen faster because you're not.
He didn't have a lantern or candle or anything or torch, did he?
Not that you saw. He could have been carrying,
He didn't have
a
it
torch at his side, and you might not have seen it or something. But
we didn't notice him lighting a torch at any point. So.
No.
Okay. Oh, I think Winifred will have hesitated at this point, unsure whether to try and follow or someone else.
I think we should definitely follow. But like, yeah, not going at a slowish pace, so as not to bump into him if he slowed down.
My concern for hesitation is without a path, we're going to make a lot of noise moving through these woods in the dark, snapping sticks and things, and it's not loud here. We'll be heard from a long way away.
Well, maybe we should skirt around then. I definitely think we should go find out what he's doing. This is odd.
I mean, this is what we came here for, wasn't it? To see what he's up to, and he's doing something odd.
Maybe we shouldn't all go? I don't know.
I think 5 sets of footsteps would be quite a bit louder than it needs to be. Maybe 1 or 2 people go on ahead and the rest of us follow them.
Who has high stealth?
Who has any stealth?
I have 30.
Although I have stealth.
1 point above the base stealth, so...
I have 26, so I'm a little stealthy.
A little above the base stealth is what we all are.
Oh dear.
Well, if I'm the highest, I will volunteer.
You're the second highest. I've got 32.
Okay. Ted's... Ted could take the lead then. This is all...
If I get 31, that'll be lucky, won't it? Assuming Johnny's going to make us roll. This is just assuming he's going to make us roll stealth.
I am going to make you roll stealth.
If it was ever a situation for a stealth roll, it was sneaking through a wood after someone.
Trying to be stealthy. What's he going to make us roll?
Persuasion. Going
to persuade the noises not to happen.
I was being stealthy, honestly.
Could we
You didn't hear anything.
We could just leap the whole wood. Okay. Yeah, I will follow you if you're going in, Ted.
Yeah.
Are we both rolling stealth right away, Johnny? Or do you want something else?
Oh, are you both going? Yeah. Please both roll.
It's not
Hey! That is
98?
a pass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I definitely didn't pass. I can't even spend luck. I got 69.
Nice.
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 Jack.
Johnny.
Sorry, what did you roll? Just a standard success, though?
I can spend luck to make it better than that if I need to.
No, I'm just asking.
Yes, just a standard success.
Okay.
Do we learn that Edward Gavigan has really big ears?
I was going to say he's asked that now. I feel like.
Okay, so you're stepping into the wood. After your eyes adjust to the darkness for a moment, you can see that there is not a trail but a trod. So you could make an assumption that that is the way that Gavigan has gone. Are you following that track? And
yes,
or
I am going to
you-
make that assumption.
I'm keeping a very close eye out to see, or probably listen here to see, because it's too dark probably to see very far in here. I suppose keeping an eye out to see if there's any lights, and more pointedly listening to see if I hear any change of sound, like someone else could be, while following Ted, who's probably actually tracking the route.
Okay. Do you want to make me a listen roll, Sam?
Sure. That's a pass. Just a regular.
Nice. And everyone else is waiting out back at the house.
Yes.
Okay. How long? It's a loaded question. How long would you move through the woods for if you hadn't caught up to Gavigan or seen anything?
This is going to be a weird answer. However long till it seems weird that we should have been like out the other side or something like that, if that makes sense.
Well, there's a decent way, so that could be a long time.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll narrow it up then.
I mean, if Ted is following for a while, I think after maybe about 15 minutes, Winifred would be like, he can't have gone this far, surely, because he has guesses coming.
So
I don't know
after
if Ted would have said less than that.
No,
about,
I think Ted would have been willing to go further than Mrs. Farwell would have.
okay, after about 10 minutes, you can see a little bit of light through the trees. And go on, Justin.
So I was like, if they're gone for like 5 minutes, I'm going in. Like I'm not like going like sitting there for 20 minutes. Like, oh, what are they up? Like if they've just gone and I'm so just that happens as well.
Okay. Is everyone else going as well?
I don't want either Price or Farwell on their own.
Jesus wept.
What does Wilfred say? Does he just disappear into the bushes suddenly, or does he?
I say fuck this, and then I just go off into the woods. Like I mean,
Well, I guess monetization.
So, oh god, what have I done?
We
My
were
wife
raking it in
my wife
before.
could be in danger, Steve. My wife could be in danger.
You've left your wife to go in the deep dark woods following
Yeah,
a
I
mad
mean,
cultist with the one guy that has been shot so far.
So anyway, that's what happens. I would just say like I'm going after them and then start like making that direction. Do they head off in?
Good God.
I do. Is there really much point in watching the house if Gavigan isn't in there and the vans are still a couple of hours away?
I don't think I can add much. What am I going to do in a wood? I'll just get lost.
That's a good point.
Wilfred's just like stomping off while the conversation's happening properly, isn't he?
If you keep watch and stay out of danger, and we'll be back at some point.
I certainly hope so. Right, I'll stay here. I won't try anything.
Good. I'll run off after Mr. Farwell.
Okay. So we've got Ted and Mrs. Farwell. About 5 minutes behind, we've got Merritt and Mr. Farwell. And at the edge of the woods, we've got Edwin. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Merritt and Wilfred Farwell, are you moving at something like the pace that they have been moving, or are you charging through on the basis that something may have happened?
I'm not charging, but I do have. I think. Yeah, I'll like. Yeah, I'm gonna like give Barton a heavy object to hit people with if he needs to. Just in case, but just try not like we could be bumping into them. So be sure before you clobber my wife over the head with this wrench.
Are you attempting to be stealthy?
I think we're going. Yes, knowing
Okay.
that, like, even if I attempt to be stealthy,
You're not going to be.
no, I'm
Can
not
you
going
both
to
make
be.
stealth rolls for me then, please?
Yeah, but we're not. I don't think we're blunder. I think we're going as stealthily as we can. So that means going slow. And I did roll an 8, which is a pass, and I
Ooh.
can tick stealth. Which
Probably
I
a
have
hard
20
success,
in.
I guess.
Yes, I have 20
Yeah.
in stealth, so that's a hard success.
I rolled very poorly. I rolled an 87 against my target of 26.
Did you bring your symbols?
Oh, arcane symbols. I thought you had these.
It's the wrench. I dropped the wrench on a rock.
Sure.
That was made of symbols.
Yes. All
Okay,
these
so
hollow rocks.
Ted and Mrs. Farwell, you've seen this light through the woods. Are you like the second that you see this kind of little bit of light coming through? What are you doing? Are you pressing on?
No.
I would like
No,
to
because
stop.
if I haven't bumped into,
Hang on. Sorry, it was Mrs.
Farwell.
Farwell and Ted.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I think Ted's in front, but I would be like, stopping immediately to have a look and figure out what it is.
Yeah, see if we can see what it is. If we can't, Ted will want to go closer.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Like assess as much as we can now, and then move closer slowly.
So if you can make me spot hidden rolls, please.
Cool. Roll on my spot.
Oh, It rolled from a 34, which would have been a pass, to a 54. I saw that 30 on this stuff. So yeah, that's a fail.
Rolling on is a pass, is it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Did you roll exactly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see that there looks to be another little clearing ahead. And the amount of light is as if sort of one person is moving around with a lantern or flashlight, rather than it being like, it's not like there's lighting set up here, and it's not like there's a big group of people.
Is it obvious whether this is like someone's going into a building and it's light from outside the building, or are they just standing in the middle of the clearing?
This looks like it's light from just within the clearing.
Okay, so
it's moving around, and there are little breaks in the light as trees pass between you and the light, because you're still a reasonable way back as well. So actually, the sections when you get light are relatively few and far between. But you don't think that it's from inside a building.
We've got to get closer.
I think I agree, but be very careful. There's a good chance he could hear us now. Yeah, sneak a bit closer. See if we can just see what's going on.
Fresh stealth rolls, please.
Oh, if I knew that, I wouldn't have said that.
Spend luck. Yes. I passed.
That is a success.
I can take
17, one lower than last time, so I'm only getting better at stealth.
Yeah. And I got a 13. This is very good, given our stealth scores.
Nice, well done. Okay, you creep to basically the tree line. If you want to, I'm assuming that you want to get as close as you can.
We're confident we're not
hidden.
Yeah.
If we stop again, it'll make us roll again when we want to move. So we need to get as close as we can.
It's true.
Okay, so what you can see is Edward Gavigan with a lantern, which you don't remember seeing him with, so perhaps it was left out here. And he is moving around and looks to be sort of inspecting a large Egyptian stele, which is a 4-sided stone column that tapers to a rounded point. It is about 8 feet tall. It's essentially like a dark stone obelisk, and you can see what look to be Egyptian hieroglyphs engraved in it. And in fact, make more spot hidden rolls, please.
I fail.
That is 1 over my spot hidden. I will use a point of luck.
Okay. You can see that you can only see sort of 2 edges because it's a 4-sided thing. You can only see 2 edges, but the 2 edges that you can see each have a pair of iron shackles basically attached to them. So there may well be 4 lots potentially, 1 on each side.
Are they the sort of iron shackles that a person could be shackled to, arms up?
They look
like?
like sort of wrist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any evidence of that having been done? Is there any blood on the ground? I know it's dark; it might be very difficult to tell, but or like signs of struggle or something. That might be impossible.
You can see.
We see like
Difficult
scratches
to-
on it, I guess, would be if there's a sign of struggle where the shackles would have been scraping against it
Yeah,
potentially.
all those sorts of things. Yeah.
So the ground and stuff is actually like this area has clearly been flattened. The trees, like this doesn't look like a natural clearing. So trees have been removed, etc. But the ground around it is kind of uneven with varying sort of, small bowls and things like that make it quite difficult to actually assess the state of the ground from where you are in that kind of sense. You can see that there are some torches kind of placed in the ground around and some braziers. Yeah, again, difficult to see if there might be sort of small scratches in the stone from where you are. So any kind of hard evidence of something going on here is not easy to pick out from here. But there's lots of torches, braziers, a big stone obelisk, and shackles.
You're not going to go through the effort of having this sort of thing and not using it, are you? Let's be real.
No one has a shackled obelisk without, putting it to good use.
You at least, you get something like this. You want to play with it.
Yeah, when you get a Christmas present of an obelisk with shackles, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I know what to get Winifred for Christmas this year.
I suppose do we think we're far enough away to safely whisper, or is it too?
You probably can.
Okay. I would
like
whisper
you can't, like Gavigan's walking around and you can't hear his footfall from where you are.
Okay. I think I would whisper to Ted then. What do we do? Should we interfere? I don't know if stay hidden. Try and get out of the way. Wait until he leaves.
I mean, we could move into the bush sort of to one side and see if anyone else turns up. If this is a group thing or not. I mean, but then there's going to be more of them, and
there would be. But if the others turn up, but we're hidden here, at least we have the advantage of surprise, I suppose, if we have a plan. Speaking of others turning up, if I know my husband, he will probably have followed us.
Through the woods behind us.
I rolled an 8, guys.
They succeeded in their stealth, yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, Wilfred did. No.
still don't feel like we don't have evidence. I mean, I suppose this is a kind of evidence.
Do we know that the police are coming? We don't. Are we just assuming it might be? I can't remember.
Guy, oh my god.
Look, of the two of us, Ted's the
Barrington-
more likely one to leap in with a with a crowbar. So I'm
Is
not
it-
going to do it, am I?
I have to ask: is that a question from Ted or is that a question from Jack?
Both.
Inspector Barrington called us when we were at the hotel to say that there was a kerfuffle at the van. The van did leave, and the police are following the van to here.
Okay.
I think we probably remember that.
Yeah, it's been a while for
Uh,
Jack, but not for Ted.
Yeah, as long as I'm
What
just
are we-
going to do classic GM talk, but as long as nothing befalls them on the way, you expect them here at around 3 a.m. Justin and John, can you roll further stealth rolls for me, please?
Oh, I just did a great roll. What's wrong? Why do I need to do more? This
Well,
is
we have to do
ridiculous.
2 rolls.
Yeah, but I'm not doing what you're doing. I'm not stupid enough to try and get closer.
Well, I'm assuming that you are going to if you.
What, you only wanted to look
no.
for your wife a little bit?
No, this is what as soon as I get to the point where I'm like, there's light through the trees, and I haven't run into Winifred yet. I'm
To be
like,
fair,
okay,
we got
I need
we got
more
second
information.
stealth. Yeah.
I was.
Okay.
I mean, that's my
Hold-
point of view.
hold-
That's my point of view.
Hold on to the stealth rolls.
Sure.
You get to the point that you can see some light coming through the trees.
Yeah.
And if you stand there for a moment, you can see the slightly silhouetted heads of 2 people ahead of you near the tree line.
Okay. But you think to get closer to them to talk, we'd have to run on a stealth roll?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only fair.
I've heard Merritt walking this last 10 minutes, and I'm like,
So's Gavigan.
and I'm like, I might just put a hand on Merritt, point them out, and point to a bush off the path, and be like,
Okay.
"We're back up," because we're not. We
Okay.
And I'll telepathically beam to Winifred.
Okay, cool. Cool. Sounds good.
Just put it out there. You have a chance to I'm just like you could accost Gavigan and lock him up on his own fucking altar. Sorry to swear again, but and then
I mean, we could do that.
Winifred thinks that's a bad idea. Not that it would ever come into her head to do that.
Yeah, the telepathy accidentally hits Ted, and he goes,
Even, yeah.
what would Farwell do?
not this cowardly one next to me.
Do we hear them approaching, Johnny, or are they? Do they stop soon
You
Do you want us to do listen rolls to see if we can hear
yes.
Merritt?
But do easy listen rolls.
enough? Okay,
Easy listening.
Two rolls takes the better one, right?
No,
No, easy is
just double your stat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a super duper extreme success.
Okay.
Yeah, I passed as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it
You
It was 7 under
hear.
my extreme.
Okay. You hear a like a crack of like a twig or branch behind you. And I assume you turn to look.
Yep, I think I would.
Okay. The light kind of flashes over your head, and you see very briefly 2 figures. One of which I'm pretty confident you could pick out as your husband.
Yep.
Or at least with like 90% certainty you think it's him.
It's the shape holding the welding kit. It always stands out, you know.
Yeah, the bag does stand out.
Um,
It's that, or it's always a weapon in hand. Is really
Yeah,
the key thing.
Johnny, are we currently like on the path? As in, if Gavigan were to finish what he was doing, would he walk straight back towards us, or have we like moved a little bit?
Up to you. I'm
if we'd have
happy in
the
this time
choice-
that you could have moved a little if you wanted to.
With that successful stealth roll, I would have wanted to move us slightly off the path in case Gavigan just goes, "Well, I'm done,"
Okay.
and starts walking directly out.
Yeah.
So I would maybe have just pointed out a bush to Ted, and yeah, we're hiding in that as well. I don't know if Ted is taking any further action. Winifred is keen to watch for a little bit and observe what he's doing, see if I can learn anything more.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, he's presumably doing something as he wanders around, not just. And we should see if we can decipher what he's doing. And if he turns to leave and go towards us, maybe that's the point we go, right, let's jump him.
Or maybe not.
He does kind of a full loop of the obelisk, and then begins lighting the torches and braziers. In a way that, since you think as far as he's concerned, nobody is watching, is quite kind of dramatic and ceremonial. He kind of works his way around the torches first, even though he's passing some braziers, doing that, and then works his way around the braziers to kind of, boost the light.
He's such a dork, isn't he? Like,
He is, yeah. Just, I love the idea of Ted just goes, nerd. He hears it whispering through the wind.
And yeah, there's like a low mist that's kind of spreading over this area as well, which gives it quite a spooky feel.
Because I think this is probably something that Winifred would be particularly in tune to. Is he saying anything or doing anything at all that I would think of as ritualistic beyond just kind of a ceremonial order to things?
Ooh. Give me either a spot hidden or a listen roll.
Oh. Spot hidden, I suppose. Pass. I could make it a hard success if it was beneficial.
And you did spot hidden.
Yeah.
You can see.
Oh no, it's a good question. Would I have rather hear his words? So I've already made the roll. It's too late.
Yeah, you can see that he's kind of muttering something.
Okay.
It's difficult. You're not sure it's in English.
Mm-hmm.
You're not like a professional lip reader, but some of the movements that his mouth is making seem a little kind of unnatural.
Okay, I think I would whisper to Ted, there's more to this than just ceremony. He's doing something. I don't know what, but he's speaking some words that have a meaning. Perhaps something like what we've seen cults do in New York to people.
I mean, we should probably stop him then, right?
I don't know. There's no one else for him to harm right now, as long as he doesn't think we're here. Maybe it would be better to stop him if we interrupt this place after he's done. I don't know.
I mean, realistically, more people are likely to come. He's on his own right now. There's more of us.
I don't think
Is there
we're
like
going to give you a positive or a negative.
Is there like a heavy branch or anything nearby? Because I realised I don't actually have any sort of weapon other than sheer
Father
body.
tosses you a wrench.
Dunk.
Probably make a noise getting one though, but would it though?
I mean, get it, run at him and whack him on the head was sort of as far as the plan has gone.
As you are having this conversation, you can. There's been a bit of a mist over the the evening as a whole, but it's really starting to seems to be kind of not appearing out of the trees in like an unnatural way, but it really seems to have kind of settled
Thickening.
now over the edge of the trees, and at the point that Gavigan's kind of around the the far side of the obelisk, you're kind of losing sight of him before he works his way back around now.
Do you know what? Yeah, let's get him. Maybe Ted doesn't even say this, but once he comes to the closest point between us and him, Ted's going to try and, because I know there's presumably allies behind me. Because if they're not allies, what they're doing?
We know. We think they are.
We've
yeah.
assumed.
Are you at least gonna be smart enough to just indicate to us that you're doing something? Like,
I was about to say, does Ted indicate
or are you
to
just
anyone?
watching and be
before he
going,
does it?
Ted's just run off into the thing, like, you know.
Well, if I indicate to you, how will I do that without indicating to him? So
We can
maybe
see
I
each other
will.
now. I think they can see us, so you can probably wave at them.
Yeah,
We are watching you. We can't see
Well,
Gavigan, so
you'll
we're
see
watching
me
you.
stand up and sprint towards him.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
more
cool.
warning than
Like I
that.
said, so there's no warning. Is what I'm
So there's no
essentially
warning.
getting at. Cool.
Element of surprise for everyone. So
Yeah,
at the point that he's closest to me, I will leap up and try and tackle him to the ground.
Cool. I'm not immediately joining this situation. I'm going to see how it plays out.
To leave Ted to run in because I don't think Winifred
Well,
was going to join him. Either.
I mean, I think, Gavigan might try and run away towards the house, is what I'm thinking when this fails,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
I can clonk him on the head. It's kind of what I'm going for. And also Ted can take a bullet. He knows how to do it. Like he's got practice.
I love the idea that we have like plausible deniability and that it was all him. We had nothing to do with Ted's madness.
No, I just think that, I mean, I don't know. Ted has made this decision without involving us and has decided not to tell us, so he must have a plan. He must all be
I don't
under
think
control.
it's me either.
No.
I wonder.
I think Ted would have told Winifred in about the 5 seconds preceding him getting up. I'm going to get him, and just.
Yeah,
I think Winifred would. Winifred
believe
probably
that.
said like, "Wait, no, we should." And then that's probably about all.
It's happening again. He's seeing witches.
He's like, Wilfred, stop. I mean, God, that automatic reflex.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what I say. Yeah.
And Edwin just gets a sinking feeling from far away.
Edward just hears gunshots far away in the distance. Is like, oh no, it's happening. Well, honestly, if we're going to kill Gavigan, this is the place to do it. Like, putting it
And it's
out there.
perfect because I have an excuse. I'm not a party to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can still represent us when it all goes to trial.
Okay. So Ted is going charging out of the woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only way to leave the woods.
Gavigan does not hear you. Are you going for like a rugby tackle to the ground?
Yeah, I don't know if he's got a ceremonial knife or anything on him, so it's a tackle to the ground and try and pin his arms.
I think at the point that Ted is like running notably towards Gavigan, I will follow as well. Not sure what I'm going to do, but I will be following.
Okay. So you're going for a kind of restraining thing, I guess. I had only got the flow chart and not the. Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 97 on his listen roll. So
Wow.
Too busy
He is
chanting. Loser.
Very
I'm
distracted.
glad they have a flowchart for when you ambush me in the woods. That's promising.
Okay. Are you attempting to do damage as well, Jack? Or just restrain?
I think mainly just restrain and disarm if there is something to be disarmed.
Okay, the only thing that you can see in his hands are is the lantern.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't want him to hit me with that. That'll hurt. But yeah, restraining would stop that, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Where?
Where's the
Yes.
section on what the party does if they're stupid enough to confront Gavigan?
Fighting maneuvers, is that it?
Yeah.
there it
So
is.
brawl, a brawl roll, please.
Hey, brawl is not too bad. So that is a normal success.
Okay. So you knock him to the ground, so he's now prone. And the lantern's kind of spills from his hand, stutters, but happens to land upright. It's still lit. But you have his hands. And he says, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh god, I didn't think this far ahead. I think
Who
maybe
are
you
you?
tell us what the hell's going on. What is this?
Winifred is heading over as well.
Please help.
It's an interesting question because he knows who I am, and I think at the moment when I'm actually forward, I know he knows who I am. And
If you clearly can't handle this, then there's I've got a plan. But you didn't. You went in straight without a plan.
I think Winifred would probably approach. And what is Ted saying? What are you doing?
Yeah, I think he's throwing the question back at him. I'm the one in
I feel like Winifred would probably be behind Ted and just say something like, "Mr. Gavigan, we have a lot of evidence that you have been doing
Fucking
things
hell.
you should not have been doing."
Jesus Christ! Sorry, I can't.
Well, we beat
It's gone.
Justin. Right.
Wow.
Gone. That's it.
I've no idea what the devil you're talking about. I'm trying to organize a party here.
A party.
So, just quickly, Ted and Winifred have come over. Wilfred and Merritt are still in the woods.
Yeah, I mean, the time to intervene was before Mrs. Farwell stepped out and said,
Okay.
"We've amassed evidence of your crimes." But now I'm just sitting back and with Merritt and being like, we'll see how this plays out.
I think we
Okay.
should at least move forward to the train line to
Oh yeah.
accessible.
Yeah.
So-
I don't want to be. I don't think we need to get involved just yet.
No.
I don't think that helps the situation.
But I think maybe move forwards to where Ted and Mrs. Farwell were just standing,
Yeah. Happy to do that.
and I will draw my pistol.
Like
Okay.
there's the sound of two cocking pistols from the
I need everybody's dex, please.
Oh no!
everybody.
Not
Um,
dex roll, just a.
As in we're rolling
But
it.
your dex stat, please.
50.
And
45.
give me one moment. One moment, please.
It's easier for us to just type it in the chat so you've got it written
Justin,
down.
did you say 45?
I did, yep. I did. But
John?
it doesn't matter how
44.
slow I am shooting this guy.
Sam
50.
and Jack.
60.
Okay. Right, for no reason at all.
If you lot get TPK'd, I'm going to be so cross.
I mean, by definition, we can't get
Right,
TPK'd
left,
if you're
exactly.
safe.
True, I guess.
That's why we left. Just like, technically, we have
You can throw us back from in a jar.
Party of Theseus.
I'm so confused because this is not a stat. Does anyone have build on their character sheet?
Yes.
Oh, build is
Oh.
it's a combined stat.
Aha.
My build is 1,
Size.
for example.
Mine
Okay.
is 0.
Oh yeah, build is.
Can't remember what goes into it, but
It's probably your size and your strength or something.
yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Jack, what's yours for no reason at all?
Build. Build calculated -1, mine says.
Okay.
I'm very sly, but dexterous.
Okay. Oh,
Build's
okay,
less than
fine.
2 dead.
No. Right. Gavigan is going to attempt to break free from your grasp. What is his brawl? It's probably a pass. That is a pass.
Is that opposed?
That's what I'm just checking. Maneuver. If the target is, I suppose it's a kind of a dodge. If the target is dodging, the attacker's fighting skill is opposed by the target's dodge skill. Nope. Oh, maybe I'm fighting back to get free, I suppose. So can you also make a brawl roll for me, Jack?
Yes, I can. And I can fail that one quite badly.
Okay, that's great for me. So Gavigan manages to kind of wriggle free of you, stands up, brushes himself down, and says, "Now, perhaps you can explain in a more dignified way what you're doing on my property." Everyone can make spot hidden rolls.
Sure. And psychology rolls. I fail my spot hidden.
Hey, I meet it, which we have already established tonight that is a pass.
I extra pass. I do the 1/5.
Okay. Sam?
I pass.
Cool. You see that he is he basically puts his hands into his jacket pockets as he's having this conversation with you. But you can see that his right hand is not stationary in his right jacket pocket.
I didn't see this, so I can't do anything about this.
Ted's
Ted
closest.
will-
I'll let you go first, Ted. With
I was going
matches
to say,
if you have
Ted
one.
will, seeing that and assuming it might be a weapon or something, put himself as much as he can between Gavigan and Mrs. Farwell, as is gentlemanly. Do I just make a lunge for it? That seems to have worked so far.
Edwin's thing is windows. Ted's thing can be lunges.
Just lunging violently. It's worked so far. And if he thinks he's got a weapon, that would be the best thing to do.
While Ted is making this decision, there might not be a chance for there to be a response to this. But Winifred will counter his words with, "Why don't you explain first of all what you were doing here, what you were muttering, and what your plans were in this quite terrifying place?" And then probably Ted can respond physically.
Okay, if Winifred's talking, Ted will have just moved between them a little bit. I'm not going to interrupt the conversation. That'd be rude.
He takes both hands out of his pockets and places them together. You can make another spot hidden roll. This one will be hard.
Well, we'll see about that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was definitely hard because I failed.
I make a hard spot hidden.
Not a pass
Good
from
time.
me, but I will say to Mr. Farwell, or whisper, he's got something. He had something in his pocket.
I'm just very quiet. So I can't see anything because I can't see shit. I'm rolled terrible rolls.
Sam, Winifred noticed that his right hand had some blood on it that was not there before. As he placed, there was nothing. He didn't take something out and have it in his hands when he placed them together. But his right hand had some blood. You think that he may have had an injury to his hand that was basically, for want of a better word, sustained while in his jacket pocket. You don't think it's scuffed from the floor. You're pretty sure it wasn't there before.
Interesting. I think I would probably still be waiting for him to respond, but I'm keeping a very close eye on what he does.
So what had you asked him? Sorry.
I'd said, why? First of all, why don't you explain what you're doing in this terrible place, basically?
This terrible place, Mrs. Farwell.
I don't respond, but
Like there's a shotgun at me continually being pumped from the shadows right now.
I mean, you did give him your name and address, didn't you?
we did, yeah. But he was already tailing us anyway. So
is my property, and frankly, none of your business.
that would be true if you weren't doing things which might well be both. If you weren't doing things which might well be both very illegal and quite evil.
I
And
think
that
you
much
made
of
it
what
our
you're
business
doing-
when you were tailing us, breaking into our properties, and just generally being a problem. Not that he says wrong. I don't think that was really a thing people said back then.
I've not entered a single one of your properties, and I don't believe I've tailed you anywhere. In fact, you've come to my place of work and now my property. If anyone is being harassed, it's me.
Did you?
The fog
Hope
starts
so.
to swirl in some more. Merritt and Wilfred, the fog kind of blows over and past, and then it kind of blows over again and seems to settle, and you are struggling to make out Mrs. Farwell, Ted, and Gavigan. Blast. You can still hear the conversation.
As is evidenced by our endless silence. It's such a hard situation to respond to. Sorry, John. You were just about to say
If
something.
I can't see them, I'm going to assume that he can't see me. I will spare a glance at Mr. Farwell, and then I will start to sneak around. If I remember there being any other cover, probably not behind a lit brazier, because that's not a very good point for stealth, but if there's somewhere like to the side of the conversation that I can get around, I want to take up a flanking position and get him back in my sights.
Okay. I'm kind of staying where I am, in the back in the direction towards the house, kind of thing.
Okay.
This fog, Johnny, I know it's a really odd question to ask because, you know, like at what point do we go, this is something not normal? Has that been hit yet, do you think? I mean, obviously that's a perception-based thing. But...
About this present moment where you suddenly notice the sense of what you think might be burning hair. And you all kind of get that at a similar time.
Okay, I think at the point when it's definitely something strange, I think I would say to Ted, there's something in his pocket and we need to get it.
Ted will obey the command. Obviously some sort of magic spell she's put on him. Yeah, maybe Ted doesn't need any further encouragement. And do I grab for his hand? Do I just hit him? These dilemmas keep me up at night. Okay, I just hit him in the face. Well, you know.
Okay, give me a brawl roll. Or unarmed? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably...
I think it's brawl because I'm not hitting with a weapon.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Because what else would it be? Oh, that's not good. That's definitely a failure. Of 91.
Okay. He notices you, and he takes a step back, and before you can fully kind of finish swinging your fist forwards, you feel something enter your mouth and nostrils. And you start to choke. And Sam, Winifred notices that Ted has just suddenly stopped in his tracks, and you hear him go, and then you also feel something quite quickly.
I think, assuming I'm quite close to Ted, my instinct would be to try and get to his pocket anyway, even though that's probably a bad idea. I'm not even trying to fight him. I'm just trying to get my hand into his pocket. I'm assuming he will resist that, though.
Okay. I'm going to need... so, Justin, Wilfred is staying where he was. And John, you've moved a little closer. Can you make me a stealth roll for that movement, please?
Do I get any advantage for the fog? Does the fog affect him as well?
You do not gain any advantage for the fog.
Here we go.
Understandable. Then that is a fail.
Okay. You witness all of this taking place. And a moment later, you too feel this these tendrils, and you begin to choke as well. You can't take in any air. Now, I'm going to say that Wilfred can see Merit.
Yes.
So you see this strange thing happen to Merit. At first, you're kind of like, is he just coughing?
Yeah.
And you think that he'll have blown his cover. Then you notice that there seems to be no reaction to the fact that he has just kind of made a noise there.
Okay. But he's in this fog, and then he seems to be choking or something.
Yes.
Then I'm going to assume this is some kind of poisonous fog, and I'm probably going to, if I can, and also can I hear like choking sounds from the clearing?
Yes.
Then I think I'm just going to like try to cover my mouth and nose as best I can, and walk into the clearing and unload a clip into Gavigan. I think that's probably like the only sensible course of action. Like so.
Okay, so you're going to walk forward to the point that you can see Gavigan. You're not going to shoot wildly, I assume.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm going to try. Why do you? Yeah, not going to shoot wildly. Yeah, no. I'm. All the people I care about in the world, apart from Price, I guess, are in this clearing.
Okay.
My terrible objective right now was to literally touch Gavigan. So this is bad timing.
Okay.
Honestly, the fact that you didn't immediately chain Gavigan to his own sacrificial post was a huge mistake. And I'm just saying, I mean, like, if I was there, that would have happened. Never mind.
So
cool.
let me just do all of this in a proper order.
Yeah.
So, Jack, you are the first of your group in the order. So you feel these tendrils go into your nose and mouth, and you begin to choke.
Well, I don't know. Somebody's going to start blasting at him, and maybe my thing is, even though Ted is a skeptic, this is also quite witchy what he's doing. So he is going to grasp wildly at Gavigan to. Hey, he doesn't seem to be affected by it, so let's strangle him. Or do, Ted doesn't know what to do. He's being choked by fog. And the guy, it looks like he might have something to do with it, is in front of him.
Yeah, see how you like it. Choke him back. That's the spirit.
If his options are to sit there and get choked, try and leave the fog, or attack the guy, and he chooses anger.
Okay, can you make me a strength roll, please?
Oh, strength isn't as good. Can I not just try and dodge the fog with Dex? That is a failure.
Okay, but what by? Because we're going to work... In combat, you work on levels of success.
Okay, a normal one, as in I got 57 over 40.
So one level of failure,
one level
essentially.
Of failure, yeah.
And I got 2 levels of failure, so you succeed.
Loser.
So you break free from whatever has been, whatever's been going on. The effect ends, and you are freed of it. So you can do your action essentially.
I think, yeah, maybe I will try and grapple him and head him towards this obelisk then. This is going to go well.
Okay, so you're going to go to grab him. So we'll brawl roll opposed, I suppose.
Yeah.
Can
you spend? I'm just going to confuse things. Can you spend luck in combat?
I think so.
So it can't be pushed, but
I got a single level of success.
Same, but I could spend 1 luck to get it to a good level of success, or 2 levels.
We've definitely done that in combat before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you're happy, I mean, you're the GM, Johnny. So the book's not the boss of you.
Oh, actually, do you know what? You don't need to, because I was looking at brawl rather than dodge, and I would have needed to dodge. So my dodge is lower than my brawl, so I did not get a single level of success. So if you're trying to grab me, then you are fine, and you have grabbed me.
I know this is a bit creepy, but when did Johnny start referring to himself as Gavigan? I think.
Oh no!
What's going on here?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll grab him, and I don't know whether I can do it on this thing, but yeah, maybe.
Gonna start moving him towards the obelisk.
Yeah. We want to keep his hands still from doing more magics.
That's very sensible.
What a good
Okay,
idea I had,
Sam.
independently.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if my entire instinct was to try and do whatever I could to put a stop to whatever spell he's casting from my perspective, because I think I have enough of an understanding of those things, and I think it's ritualistic with his hand to whatever he was doing in his pocket. So my entire objective is to get into that pocket. I don't know how easy that is going to be given the context and my current choking.
Okay. Yeah, you will have to make the same opposed strength roll.
Okay. My strength is not bad. Oh, wow, I get 5 levels of success. 6 on my 50, which I think is 5, not 4.
That I got 3 levels of success, so nice work. Yeah, again, you break free of whatever is happening to you.
Pitiful magics. Yeah, I'm reaching into his pocket while Ted is keeping him busy.
Okay, in his pocket there is, in fact, make me a sleight of hand roll, because
Sure.
Ted's kind of shoving him with some purpose.
Yeah. This is something I actually have points in. Yeah. Not if I roll a 95 though.
Okay.
I want to push you.
It's okay.
Nah, it's all right.
You can feel that there is maybe some kind of glass bottle in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't seem to be anything else in there.
Okay, I can't get it with a failed roll, though, I assume.
No. You kind of get your hand into his pocket, and you can feel what's in there, and then the kind of movement continues away from you.
I will just follow otherwise.
Okay. Next up is Justin. Also, Steve, is Edwin waiting any amount of time?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Sensible, very sensible. I mean, if I haven't been accosted by this smoke yet, and it looks like Hobbs has taken, like, Hobbs looks like he's winning this altercation.
Yeah, present,
yeah.
He's got Gavigan's arms behind his back and is shoving him towards.
Sure.
the obelisk.
I think I would dash in and try and do the same. Like, I think that there should be ways of securing Gavigan to his own stupid murder post with either the rope that I've got or other stuff like that. That would be my intention. I think that is A, fitting, and B, would increase. I think it makes people more persuadable when they're tied to their own murder posts. So that's really what I'm going for here.
Okay.
So I guess that's brawling or something.
Yes. First, can you make me an opposed strength roll, please?
Yeah, my strength is 70, so I hope I'm okay. I rolled a 61, so that's a pass with 1 level of success, I guess.
Yeah, and I got just a success with no levels. So you feel these 3 things attempting to basically enter your nose and mouth, but you kind of twist and you have your
Yeah.
hand there and you
Yeah.
manage to evade. So then what would you like to do? Sorry.
Well, I guess if I
help.
now that I know what's happening, yeah. So I guess mechanically, I don't know. It's so stupid. Like, what does two people trying to brawl someone at the same time to make them do something? What does that look like compared to? Is it like an advantage? Is it like an advantage to Jack on his roll, or
if you are outnumbered in something, you will get a bonus die against him. So basically, if he's trying to get away from you both,
yeah,
your side, whoever is rolling, would get a bonus tens die to prevent that from happening. Basically, so it is mechanically beneficial.
Yeah, I think then I will like holster my pistol so that something doesn't go horribly wrong, and then help with this process of trying to get Gavigan secured.
Okay. That's fine. You don't need to roll. It will just come in as a benefit next round.
Okay. I guess maybe like I might. Does it make sense to give an attack? Like like as part, or is that like? Do I have to use my action to do that, or do I have to
plonk him around the back of the head with a pistol?
Yeah, I guess.
That...
Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible idea. He's attacked me first. I'll put it out there. But if I did that, would I not have? Would we lose the advantage on the other roll, or is that?
But if you succeeded knocking him out, you wouldn't need it, I suppose.
No, I know
the argument.
But I've got a big moth in my. I've got a lovely, beautiful moth in my room. But never mind. Gavigan's sending moths at me. So yeah, but no, I guess what I'm asking is like, is my action in the combat joining the brawl to support Ted, or is me just being in the brawl?
You can grab him with one. You can grab him with one hand and conk him with the other.
Then I'm gonna. I think a pistol whip is fine. Then I'm gonna do that. Then.
Okay.
And this would be a brawl roll, yeah. It would fail if it is. Or is it a combat attack, or? I get a bonus die apparently.
Probably would be brawl. But yeah, you would actually get a bonus D10 tens dice because
it's up to tens.
Because Ted has hold of him.
I do need that, and that does improve the situation. But I still wouldn't connect. But I wouldn't fail as terribly.
It's a weapon that anyone could just pick up and use the fighting brawl skill, which using a gun as a club would, I think. Yeah. Classes
that. Okay. So attacks. Well, like you two doing whatever kind of attack rolls that you do with Gavigan now will have essentially advantage. John.
So Wilfred and Ted have hands on Gavigan. What was Mrs. Farwell doing again?
Rooting around in his pocket as he's being shoved around.
Yeah, my entire objective was rooting in pockets.
You're currently still choking. In fact, the three of you who have been affected by this thing need to lose 1 hit point at present.
Right.
Okay.
That's fine. I've got loads.
Even if we've passed?
No, you're fine.
Cool.
Anyone who's been actively affected by it has lost a hit point.
Then I would like to try and not be choking. Did it feel like a physical, like something crawled into my face? I think I would still default to probably some old training from the war of getting a handkerchief, maybe dousing it with water if I have a canteen, and brushing it over my face. Like maybe trying to dislodge it if it's something physical, or just like covering my face from whatever it is.
Okay.
I
will need a strength roll, please.
Oh dear, no. Okay. Oh no, that's a 95. I think that's
okay.
technically a fumble.
The sort of damp handkerchief feels nice for a moment, but then you realize that it's not had too much of an effect. And you once again choke, essentially feeling like you're trying to get something up, you just can't. And I'm afraid, John, that you are going to lose another 2 hit points.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I can't because Adobe won't let me. So I
Cheat
guess
code
that's it.
unlocked.
There you go.
Are you trying to update your maximum instead of your current? Because I did that.
No, I was trying to update my current, but for some reason it went, no, you're not allowed to edit anything, and then it put it in my magic points instead. So I don't know what it thinks it's trying to do.
Amazing.
Whatever it's doing, do more of it, Adobe.
It's fine. We're all fine.
So you can kind of attempt to do what I would term a minor action. I know there aren't such things in this, but like you can't go running over there to do something. If you want to do something about your person or like nearby, I'll allow that. You've now also basically lost sight of everybody and are essentially swimming in a sea of fog on your own.
Does that mean I also can't find my way back to the tree line?
You could by direction, I think. You can't necessarily see the tree line, but I think even in this state, you could remember which way you came from to be able to move your way back.
I think I will head for the tree line then. Sort of stumble my way out.
Yeah.
As in towards us or away from us?
Towards, out of the gas.
Out of
Yeah,
the gas.
away from you.
So we're just going to confirm that Merritt is moving to an unknown part of the woods to die alone where we can't find them.
Yes, exactly. While unable to make a noise.
Sure.
Okay. You don't quite make it to the tree line in this round, but you are going that way. Okay. Jack and Justin. Strength rolls, please. Justin first. Oh.
I rolled a 6, so can this be over? Like that's
you feel another attempt on you from whatever is going on, but it fails. You seem to be immune. I'll wait till Jack gets back. I'm
glad
not
it's strength
hopeful
and
for
not
him.
Constitution. Because Constitution, I would be not happy. Like I would not be a happy bunny right now. I'm very frail, even though I'm very strong. I'm strong and frail.
Jack,
I do hope that Barton doesn't die.
a strength roll, please.
Strength roll, easy.
Yep.
Strength roll, you say?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Kind of barter here, Jack.
Okay. You are once again affected by whatever is going on here. You feel these 3 tendrils.
So that's another hit point gone.
Another point of damage, yeah. And you are sort of mildly incapacitated as you start to choke again. And it is your... Oh, no, actually, I haven't done Gavigan attempting to break free.
Is he at a disadvantage, or is it just...
No, but I have to roll a brawl against your brawl. So I guess whichever of you has the better brawl stat, roll and get a bonus d10.
Ted, what's your brawl?
40.
Mine's 45, so I'll take the bonus die.
I got 22.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that beats me.
Well, a 22 under 45. Oh, you also have 45.
No,
So-
yeah, I got like a 70, so that wasn't good.
Okay. Okay, I think
That was the best of your. Was the bonus die?
I rolled two 70s on bonus die.
Wow.
I think at the moment that Ted kind of coughs, like chokes a little. Gavigan feels the slight kind of,
Takes his
and basically
opportunity.
breaks free, bolts, and he's in the fog and difficult to make out.
Really? That's very far. Okay, fine.
It's not very far. The fog is very thick.
Okay, fair enough.
Sam.
Yeah.
Given I succeeded at trying to get the fog to stop affecting me, my entire objective was again to get whatever was in this pocket. So I have just chased it totally illogically directly after Gavigan, or would you like me to make another strength roll first?
No, you can chase after Gavigan.
It's probably a bad idea, but that's what Winifred's doing.
And I'm on chapter 7 chases.
Chases.
Okay. Just move rating. Con roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Could be worse. Not great.
Yeah, con roll, please, Sam.
Hoping Gavigan is very unfit. Oh no, I did well though. That's if it's competitive, a 7 under 40, so 4 levels of success.
It's a success or an extreme success or a failure are the things that affect.
Yeah, extreme success I got. I was 1 under my extreme threshold.
You're under a 5th.
Yep. 8
Wow.
is my extreme, and I got a 7.
What is your normal move rating?
Move. Where? Oh, move rate 8.
Wow. Okay, so you're faster than Gavigan anyway, and you get a +1 for the extreme success.
Yeah, he's not getting away. Not that I could do anything with him if I get him, but.
So yeah, to slightly retcon my description from the last round, Wilfred sees Gavigan sprint off and Winifred sprint off basically directly behind him. Are you attempting to tackle him, Sam?
Yes.
The thing is, I don't think I rate my chances of fighting him if I actually do fight him. So
you don't have to fight him, you just trip him up.
Is he just sprinting as fast as he can? Yeah, that's true. Just tripping him up. Probably tripping up and yelling is a good idea to try and get everyone else to follow as quick as possible.
Okay. Make a brawl roll, please.
Yeah. It's probably not going to be particularly successful, but who knows? Not particularly successful. I think that's probably too much to spend on luck. It's a lot of luck.
Okay. You attempt to trip him, but do not manage to. But because you was so much. Okay. Yeah, I was going to
say one of us pushing it, but if I can stick, am I sticking with him? Because my original objective was just to stay with him so we can't get away. So
yes. You're
maybe
going at such a pace faster than him that you can catch up to
in this typical push roll thing. I think about trying to trip him, but I feel like I'm going to fall over doing it and he's going to get away. So instead I just keep pace with him just behind him and yell so the others can follow.
Okay.
The others who are choking.
Well, only some of them are choking.
Yeah, Wilfred is fine.
And
in fact, it's your turn, Justin.
Yeah, so can I close? Do I have to do a chase, or what do I do?
Yeah, so what's your move?
Con is not. Yeah, I mean, I'm following it after Winifred.
Yeah. What's your move?
Oh, what's my move score?
Stat.
My move stat is 8.
Okay, so if you make a con roll,
that's not a success.
Okay, that's fine. You're still faster than him, just not by quite as much.
Okay, cool.
Like by the tiniest margin. So
we are 10 minutes into this wood deep, so I'm hoping that there's not one action to leave, basically.
You managed to kind of keep Winifred's shadow in the fog ahead of you.
Sure.
For this round, so you know the direction to go. Yeah, Sam.
You think my shout was loud enough? Edward would have heard. I don't know.
Edwin.
We're 10 minutes into a forest. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I'm wondering if me yelling at the top of my lungs.
Okay, if you're yelling,
are you yelling at the top of your lungs,
Steve?
While
give
we're breaking into someone's house. Like...
Probably am. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a hard listen roll, Steve.
I mean, Gavigan knows we're here, so
it's true.
He's the main enemy. What's the point in being quiet at this point? Exactly.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, his cook's gonna.
I'm just saying, like this is we've gone off the rails. We
went off the rails when Ted ran at him.
I think maybe.
Maybe.
I'm just being a catalyst for the adventure.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't know if I disagree with it all, but it definitely went off the rails.
Well, my listen is 55, and I rolled. I don't know whether this is significant. 007. So.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, Sam. What did Winifred yell?
Probably get him this way. While I was running.
Okay, Edwin hears that.
Okay.
Bigfoot to foot.
I'll let you think about what you want to do because it's 10 minutes through the woods anyway. So, I mean, maybe 5 if you were running. But,
yeah.
It's not pressing. John, make me another strength roll, assuming that you want to try and break free of this situation.
I don't, but I spend 3 luck points because I can do that ? Stalling for time.
Yep.
Yes, I spend 3 luck points and succeed.
Nice. You are free of the grasp of whatever is happening.
Good.
What would you like to do? You've obviously just heard Mrs. Farwell.
I'm going to keep the handkerchief over my face to stop anything getting back in.
Mm-hmm.
And run after Mrs. Farwell, I suppose. If I pass Ted on the way and Ted is still choking, I will try and drag... I guess I'll try and help with whatever if there's anything visible on the outside.
Give me one of you. I'm happy for it to be whichever one is better. Make me a luck roll to see
I'm
if you pass
35
him.
now.
48.
Okay.
Roll away.
Almost the flip of a coin.
Hey, unlucky for some, number 13.
Okay, yes, you stumble across Ted.
And is there anything like visible on, like, is there something attached to him? Something I can pull, or
make a spot hidden roll?
Pass.
Okay,
Hard pass.
you can see that it's basically like fog tendrils. Do you want to try and grab?
Nah.
Yes.
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 Okay. You basically pass straight through it.
Oh no. Then I will grab Ted and try and drag him out of the fog. In the direction of the shouting, but like...
Okay. Jack, is Ted resisting at all?
I'm presuming that, like, with him grabbing the fog or whatever, I know it's merit. So if I know it's merit, then yeah, no, I'm not
Okay.
going to resist.
Cool. Back around. Sam, can you make me a strength roll, please?
Got this, Sam. You got this.
How long is this going to keep going
Batter
until we
him.
have a chance to stop him? I think this is just the not choking roll, which I fail at.
Okay.
I wanted to have a chance to do something before I failed that roll.
got this,
One
Sam.
hit point gone. And
Yep.
yet you are in this kind of, again, semi-incapacitated state. You definitely slow down in the chase.
I wildly tried to clutch him as I fall, but I may entirely fail at that without a roll. That's fine.
Oh, give me a luck roll.
Okay, nice. Yes, I passed my luck roll.
Okay, now make me a brawl roll.
My brawl's not very good, Johnny.
I mean, I didn't roll great, so...
Yeah, I rolled worse. Screw it, I'm going to push this roll.
Okay.
If I can. This is a moment to push a roll. Come on. No. It was just a normal fail, but that's not good. I'm choking, I failed to grab him, and I injured myself probably.
Justin, Wilfred is just behind the kind of shadow of Mrs. Farwell.
Yeah.
And you see this shadow pause for a split second
Sure.
and then basically fall,
Mhm.
and you hear a kind of crack as she falls.
Oh no.
And Sam, you will take 2 hit points of damage, please, as you knock yourself unconscious on a rock.
Is that no? I'm not going to say it. I was going to say in addition to the choking, but I'm being very mean to myself.
So I'm confused. Yeah, I'm a little confused, but I'm faster than Gavigan, but he's got away from me, and I can't see him in the fog, and I can't see him anywhere. All I have is Winifred, right?
No, not if you keep running.
Okay.
So Gavigan was a little ahead of you because he was ahead of you in the turn order, so he set off first. So he,
Sure.
you can see about 5 feet in this fog. So he
Sure.
doesn't have to be far ahead of you for you to not be able to see him.
But I don't have a view on him right now, so I wouldn't even know where to go.
You could assume directly ahead of where Winifred was because she was running after him.
Okay, then I think I don't know. I think I'm going to run on because I don't. Whatever this thing is, which I know is attacking me too, I know that Gavigan is the source of it, and I don't think if I can do anything about it otherwise. So I'm going to try and run on and catch Gavigan.
Okay. You basically close on him to the point that you can see his shadow in the fog now. So next turn you would be able to catch up to him.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do that.
John.
I guess I will continue to follow after the pursuit, dragging Ted with me.
Cool. Okay.
And if at some point I come across Mrs. Fowl's prone form, that maybe next turn, I will obviously stop and react to that.
Jack, did I miss your turn this turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to make me a strength roll?
Oh wait, no, I'm going to lose HP then. No.
You might not lose HP.
You might lose Lovecraft.
Hey. Very good.
That's it. Everyone go home.
I actually passed strength, and
Okay.
a little Easter egg in the Minions vs Monsters movie, which I did go cinema to see. There's 2 monsters in it called Howard and Philip. It's a little...
You break free of the horrible tendrils.
So
at the moment, you two both know that the other two and Gavigan have run off. You can't currently see them. You know the direction that they went in.
I guess we just carry on running that direction. What else are we going to do? We pick a direction and run. We're in a fog that tries to choke us.
Would you both like to make me Constitution rolls? Just tell me if it's a success, an extreme success, or a failure.
Failure.
Plain old vanilla success.
Okay, so Jack, your movement is whatever your movement is, and John, yours is one off whatever your movement is.
Right.
Can you let me know those
8.
numbers?
5.
Okay. So if you make chase, Ted will basically, if you want to go full pelt, you will leave Merritt behind a little.
I remember what happened the last time Ted had hold of a handgun, but I will hand him my handgun.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll start blasting. Okay, I'll take that as maybe that this is a sign that Merritt is okay with me running off and leaving him in the fog. So I will take that and run with it.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of your bit of turn that we missed. And that means that you will have also been just behind Winifred when she fell. But we'll deal with that next turn because that you're still like one bit behind. So then, John, are you still going the same way?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Thing. I mean, nobody's probably going to have to roll for that. That one, though. John. Strength roll, please.
Oh dear. Pass.
What by how much? How many levels of success?
Just the one. It's 37 under 43. Oh no.
Oh dear.
And that's another hit point gone, I'm afraid.
I think we've learnt some important lessons this evening.
Yeah.
Jack. So you are running and you basically happen across Mrs. Farwell unconscious on the ground.
Okay, I can't in good conscience just leave her in this horrible...
Yeah, who would do that? Who would do that? That would be awful. That would be an awful thing for someone to do, to someone they cared about.
Darling.
So I think I will, check on her and presume as I'm checking, because she might be dead. I don't know that. I'm not a doctor.
Probably is.
So I may as well carry on then.
Hopefully I'm not choking. I don't know if I'm choking or not at this point, to be fair.
You're not.
Okay, that's good news.
So
Because you're dead.
I'll check on her, and as far as my limited medical skills would allow, but I can check someone's breathing. Or has got a
You're
pulse,
certain she's alive. That's probably about as much as you can get.
Okay. I mean, maybe in that time would Merritt have caught up with us anyway, presuming he's running on the same course. So.
I mean, Merritt's not moving with much pace at the moment. Again,
Just a leisurely stroll through the choking fog.
Yeah, maybe I should have caught up with you by now, but
okay, Sam, make me a Constitution roll.
Oh, okay, nice.
To avoid
See if
insta
you
death.
come around.
There's only one thing for
no.
it.
No,
Yeah, just broken a leg.
I critically fail on my Constitution roll.
Goodness me, out cold.
Okay,
90.
Winifred is
Not a good idea.
still out.
Right.
Justin,
Yeah. So I caught up.
You have the shadow of Gavigan just ahead of you. You're like 5 feet behind him.
Oh, there's the episode.
If I'm like 5 feet behind him, then I think I can shoot. I mean, like, I'm not joking. Like,
That's why I laughed.
At what point are we? At what point? So I have 3 shots that I can make while I'm full. I have. So I think they all get a penalty die.
For multiple shots, yes, each one gets a
Oh,
penalty.
Yeah.
You roll individually. Yeah.
Happy with that?
I just checked that.
Yeah, me too. Okay. That is first one's a miss.
Something's definitely
Second one is a miss.
You should roll the penalty die anyway in case it makes
Yeah.
like.
No, I've got both.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. And that is how can I'm gonna spend 9 points of luck. And I'm gonna hit Gavigan.
Okay, how much damage does your weapon do?
A D10.
Plus a damage bonus, or
No, it's just a D10.
No, that's just for
I think it's
okay.
only like hitting with weapons, the physical stuff.
It does 5 damage.
Okay. How much is a major wound? Where have you gone?
Oh, my luck. It wasn't good. Now it's really bad.
I've got page numbers for major wounds, I think. 109, 120, 121 to 123.
109.
119, sorry.
Oh, 119.
Yeah, this is the Keeper's rulebook.
Major wound. Okay, major wound. Okay, it is not a major wound.
Okay.
Just a minor gun.
He has been shot.
He has been shot in the back unexpectedly.
How could you do this to him?
I mean, like, I really don't know what he's expecting at this point. You know, like.
I am going to roll.
Also, Price, you can hear
something.
3 gunshots. Just putting that one out there.
I don't need to roll this.
No, I don't think you do. We're converging on a course.
Where's that number? Oh, okay. You are pretty sure that you hit him in the right shoulder.
Yeah.
And the shadow just ahead of you, it essentially kind of half disappears as he falls to the ground.
Okay.
And I think we will pause it there.
Sure. We'll just do the bit where I finish him off at the end of the start of the next session.
3
Should be so
gunshots,
lucky.
and then 5 seconds later, a single gunshot is what Edwin hears.
I mean, maybe, and then just the scraping of and the sound of a shovel in the woods. Basically, I've probably got a shovel in the bag somewhere. You know, it's. I think we can, if we do that, we can just drive home. You know, that's the job done. You know,
I mean,
they can't have a horrible cult sacrifice without him.
I mean, we've
It'll
been
just be
running
one of
so
those
far, we're
mysteries.
probably almost at the river by now. Probably faster
Yeah.
just to drag him.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Shafiq.
Well, 1 down.
Good point.
Love the idea that's
lovely.
Wilfred standing up from having shot him. 1 down.
I mean, I feel very bad about leaving Winifred behind. I really do, but I'm gonna enjoy the next bit. Like,
Such a good butt in that.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. Once again, we forget how to do combat. Or I do. Like, it's mostly fine, and then something weird happens. and
narrative.
it's
I mean,
like-
you know, we go
it's
for
like
20
this
odd
big and
episodes
then-
without combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So what you're saying is we should do more.
I'm just saying, like, he caught you monologuing, guys. He caught you monologuing. Like,
Yeah, it's true. He did quite literally.
Like-
arguing up in
you just
You're right.
you just talked. Like,
Cool.
You
Yeah,
wanna be
thanks
rude.
everybody. Any questions or comments, put them in the chat. Links to everything below the stream. Do go watch the first episode of Beat to Quarters, which is now on the YouTube. New episodes are on Thursdays.
Thursdays.
There's a whole bunch of that coming at you.
And it's a bit, but they come out a bit earlier than this does. I think they're going to come out at 6, I believe.
Cool. So you can watch
That
it
is
with your
correct.
tea or your dinner if you're from somewhere that isn't the north. I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
Thanks, Jonny.
watch that. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope we will be back next week. It is a bank holiday. I haven't checked if people have plans. But yeah, anything in the chat? Anything in the chat? I like that one. Jack's the only way to stop a bad cultist with an eldritch horror is a good cultist with an eldritch horror. That's got real like certain members of the 40k inquisitors kind of like we have to use the powers of chaos to fight the powers of chaos,
And it only ends well. Like
yeah,
everything in 40
every
games
time.
only ends well.
You need a steel license, mate. I was really hoping that somebody was gonna like get the badge out.
Stop it
And
the
be
name of
like,
law.
we are actually sworn in members
I
of
was
the
wondering
Yeah,
whether
Brotherhood.
to shout
That would've been
Eagles
so
freeze, but I think
good.
that moment's past.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I mean,
should've done that,
again,
correct.
you know, you gotta shoot it first. Shoot first, ask questions later. When are we gonna learn this?
I mean-
when are we gonna learn this? I could have shot him earlier if Ted hadn't chokingly scrambled over to him.
I mean, you still don't really have any evidence that he's doing anything.
No,
He's
it's a
he
pain in
tried
the
to
butt.
kill
I
us
hate-
all with magic fog. That's the evidence that all.
No,
the
he's
evidence
I hate
he's
you guys.
assaulted police officers, so now you know
Yes.
it's all fine.
and my wife.
I hate this guy so much, honestly. It's so annoying
I
how
don't-
evasive he is constantly.
I really
I still
don't
think he might
like
be a good guy, but he.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nothing will hold up in court so far, but
They have to
that's
find
why
the
we've got
body
to kill
we
him.
might
first.
not get that far.
Because if
Yeah,
you,
we'll just
you know,
deal
if the
with him
trial's not going to
first.
succeed, you just got to skip that bit and execute them.
Mhm.
And that's
don't
why
think
I
we
was
should have
kicked
been
off the
given any
police force.
authority.
Picked up the police force. I think
don't
we can
play
get
by
rid
the
of the body.
rules.
Anyway, never mind. This is all for next week to worry about.
Yeah. There's a nice big sea quite nearby.
That's what I'm thinking.
And on that note, speaking of the sea, go watch Beat to Quarters, everyone.
Dead men tell
thanks,
no
everybody.
tales.
Unless they're brought back. See you next week.